What's up, guys? It's Shauna, aka Mrs. Wealthy Wallet. Welcome to another week. This week, let's dig into why I am stopping my debt-free journey and moving into wealth building. Stay tuned. Hey guys, I'm gonna let you all in to see my numbers and things like that this week, so I'm just gonna give you a quick peek, and I need to put in a little insert, so let's go to that. Yeah, when I started out, my numbers were kind of low. I had about $280,000 in debt, $218,000 in assets, negative $61,000 in net worth. Doggy. I had a net worth of negative $61,900, but that was because all of my investments were not listed in here. So I had to put them all in because I manually track them in YNAB. I don't actually keep an actual tally going. So in September, once I added things together, I had a positive net worth of $22,374.02, and then we end October with a positive net worth of 27,000. I got ready to say negative, with 27,263.27. And so that is where we are as far as net worth and things like that. So I am trying to work on increasing our net worth. Now, with looking at the net worth, that means we gotta look at the debt. So I'm gonna insert a clip about the debt now. Let's go to that. So I'm going to give you all a look at what we have as far as debts go right now. Now, you see this My Hubby Ultimate card. That includes the amount of money that I've saved up to pay off his card, but we balance transferred another credit card into this card, and that balance transfer is 0% until December of 2021. That is for a debt that we did not accumulate. That is some money that someone else has used, and we don't have, we could have, but that would have drained my entire debt payoff to pay it off. So that is the, I don't know the easy way to tell you all. Loan some money to somebody, they promised to give it back, they didn't give it back, so we had to roll it into my husband's debt. That's basically what it boils down to. The small balances, the $155.87, the $68.44, and the $34.05 will be paid off within the week because, like I said, I don't like keeping debt out there. You see this $35.84.16, that is my balance, guys. And you all know that my balance, you see all these credit cards I have, of course, but I keep looking over here because I'm looking around the screen. But you all know that my balance is saved up to pay in full, but it's at 0%. So this month, November, we are actually dropping $1,800 on this debt, and it's going to leave it with about a $1,700 balance. That $1,700 balance is valid until April of 2021. So I still have that amount of money saved. It is ready to go. Same thing with my husband's account. You know, I have the money saved to deploy in May for his debt, but in the meantime I am stacking cash. That's what I'm doing, guys. If you all are wondering, hey, Wealthy Wallet, if you're not paying debt, what are you doing? I'm stacking cash, making all the minimums, and just keeping everything status quo. $102.82, that is the cost of maintaining my website that I don't blog on, and I really need to, guys. Wealthy Wallet is actually a website. It's called thewealthywallet.com, but I have not blogged on it in the longest, and that's because I need to update some security on there. So that is where I am, honestly, on all my numbers as far as the debts go. So those are the debts that we have, and you see the ones that are like 100, 60, 34, knock those out in a week, be done with them. So by the time you're watching this, I've already scheduled the payments to go ahead and go out, pay those off, and be done with it. So consider those gone. Now I have savings that I want to focus on. One of the savings is, of course, saving money on medical. All right, guys, this year I have decided that we're going to save some money. My husband's job, they are fine. He's moving on to the next phase of worrying about customers and making sure he can take care of them, okay? And I looked at his medical versus my medical, and his insurance is tons better than mine. Their virtual visits cost nothing. Their in-person primary care visits are $25 and their specialist visits are $30. I see nothing but specialists, and right now I'm paying $60 to see those specialists per specialist. So that's a pulmonologist, a rheumatologist, a gastroenterologist. I'm trying to think, do I have any other ones? I think that's pretty much it. And I see the 3 of them more than I see anyone else, okay? I see them like at least 3 to 4 times each a year. Even their dental is better and their vision is better. We have the same exact vision, but I pay $6, he pays $4.25. So when I'm looking at the numbers, out of my paycheck, every single time I get paid, I have $400 removed. When they calculated his, out of his paycheck, every single time he gets paid, it will be $259. So we're going to move over to his. I'm going to use the FSA card. Sorry, my dog was getting ready to scratch. I'm going to use this FSA card, and we pretty much use FSA the same way. But their medicine is even cheaper, you know, their prescription medication in comparison, mine and his. I'm very privileged to be able to have this opportunity to make this comparison, but his is $10 per container. I may pay like $12.50 for my medication right now, but the difference really comes in when it comes to paying for my asthma medication. My asthma medication is $60 per, what do you call it? A steroid inhaler. So it's $60 per steroid inhaler. They cap out at $40. So I'm like, sold. Absolutely sold. And then the dental is like $3,000, and I think I was capping out at $1,500 on mine. So they have a better insurance plan, and therefore I'm switching over to his. And then I'm just going to take my company, and I'm not going to be paying insurance this year, y'all. Yes, I'm excited. So I've already signed up for his. I had to send them our marriage certificate and everything. So we're already signed up, and now I just have to go to mine and make sure that I cancel any of my insurance that's going over there. But with that, I'm going to start in January increasing my contributions to my 401k. So in January, 401k goes up. In January, new insurance kicks in. Now, the other reason why I am not contributing to debt payments, I will show you all my savings. So I have $1,000 in the emergency fund. I do have my debt payment set aside. I have a new appliances fund that I'm holding on to, that $1,800. And the birthday fund, it has been depleted because my nephew's birthday just went by, and my baby cousin, who's basically my other nephew, his birthday just went by. So I just bought them some gift cards and sent those out to them. Overspending, I've actually hit that up. If you all see, I've already taken $100 out. And so now it's only $50. And it was like $300, I want to say, at the beginning, because we did some serious, and I mean serious, overspending this last week. So I've had to use my entire budget to clean all that up. So yeah, guys, I've got savings sitting over here that's just sitting here and accumulating. And I want to be able to grow that 3 to 6 month emergency fund. And I need to grow it because I need to prepare for the unexpected and go ahead and save money so that I can beef up that emergency fund. I'm going to be working on that in 2021. I'm sorry, I'm trying to live in this year, and this year does not want me. So I'm trying to continue that in 2021, guys. That is my main focus, making sure that we grow that fund. I want to also make sure that we get the appliances with no debt, because we have been using a grill to make our first 3 days of food, and come day 4 and 5 we don't know what in the world we're going to eat, because if my husband didn't grill enough, then we're just scrambling to try to find food. So it does get expensive not having a stove, not even gonna lie. You can only do so much pre-made food before you swell up like a balloon, because all the salt and stuff like that. So definitely not an excuse, but we are replacing all the appliances. The other thing that's going on, if you look at the home repair category, I'm having to come up with another deductible for home repairs because the company that was supposed to fix our house has not fixed our house. It's been over a year. We've had water coming in through the front of the house, through the front window. It has damaged the wood in the front. It is leaking into our basement, and our insurance company wants to send someone else out to do the repairs that were not done in the first place. So in order for them to pay them, we have to repay our deductible. Our insurance company is going to go after the company that did not do the repairs to get the money back in order to pay the new company the difference. So they're going to try to recoup the money. They will give us our portion back and they will keep their portion, basically making themselves square. So that company that was supposed to fix the house had until Friday, which was yesterday because I'm filming this on Saturday, in order to make us right, and they did not show up yesterday. So it is what it is. I'm letting my husband handle it. Lastly, let's see, what else do we have going on? You all know I do have the debt with my car. I'm sorry, I do have the debt with my car, but I looked at it. It's at 3.49%. And I was watching Tiffany Aliche, and she was basically saying, hey, if your debt is below 4%, then and you can get a better return in the market, then, you know, put your money to better use. And so therefore, that is why I am not going whole hog anymore on the car. Now, best believe I'm going to be overpaying the car still. We're at about $16,900 on the car, and I'm still going to be paying, but I'm just not going to push to pay it off in 2021. I'm going to push to increase my 401k, push to increase my emergency fund, push to increase, and just push to increase to make sure that we are taking care of financially here. So I'm going to be putting more focus on our budget and making sure all the numbers add up, make sense, the whole nine, guys. I've been studying YNAB like crazy these last couple of months, trying to find a way to build a better budget, and I'm working towards that for 2021. Once I get everything all squared away and we are, you know, that net worth goes up, I think we'll be square as far as everything goes. But I just want to make sure we're hedging everything, preparing for the unexpected. Don't want any gremlins or anything to come my way. Doesn't hurt to actually have some cash. So right now we're going to be building cash, and at the same time, we're going to pay off, save to pay off that debt that someone else has accumulated in our name. And that was a really stupid tax, I'm not even going to lie, that we have taken on. Someone who we thought was an honorable person. You know, it even happens to us too. So guys, it's life. Anywho, until next time, guys, just remember, keep your head up, take care of yourself, and always remember that the best type of wallet to have is always going to be a wealthy one. Peace.